Wednesday appeared before the Public Investment Committee on Governance and the Education to answer to questions regarding the management and the leadership issues surrounding Kenya Space Agency. As raised by the committee, Duale blamed the Treasury for delaying the allocation of funds for the recruitment of 49 officers of the agency. Stanley Lugari attended the session and now files the following report.
The way the ministry is wishy-washy.
With funds for the Kenya Space Agency yet to be disbursed, the Treasury found itself between a rock and a hard place, explaining why they had not approved the allocation means to facilitate the operations of the Kenya Space Agency during a session involving Treasury and Defense CS Aden Duale before the Public Investment Committee on Governance and Education.
And you realize that Kenya Space Agency is such a very important component. Okay? Why did you propose and give them the money, propose for the money they wanted?
Sources for you to be able to go and recruit, so you needed to have the requisite budget and resources.
How long does it need to have a budget?
It doesn't take long, Mr. Chairman, and I'm sure you've seen some of the steps, positive steps that have been acknowledged by the Honorable Minister in terms of running this through a phased approach.
So in a nutshell, Chairman, I've given all the attachments. Our colleagues in National Treasury were very slow.
Defense CS Aden Duale lamented over officers of the agency having to serve in acting capacity, following the law that the approval must be done by the Treasury, complaining that the funds allocated for the whole operation was reduced during the supplementary budget process by the Treasury.
In the approved establishment, because by then now we had everything from SCAC, SRC, everything was, so they only saw now the approval of National Treasury, both in terms of giving us approval and giving us budget allocation. A budget allocation of Kenya for Kenya Space Agency for personnel emoluments amounting to 115,511,722 in the financial year 2022-2023.
Because we need a very firm commitment, which I'm not sure my brother Kibet may provide. We need this thing active yesterday. So when are you going to provide what the minister has written to you?
Duale further explained that the current acting head of the agency was as a result of board's inability to promote him to that position, however admitting that the selection process was a sham conducted by the then CS Eugene Wamalwa. The committee issued a one-week directive for the Treasury CS Njuguna Ndungu to appear before the committee for further clarification.
DG in acting capacity, and the board considered re-advertisement of the position. The current DG was appointed on 29th of June 2021 following the failure to identify a suitable candidate in the first interview process. Chairman, that is what the position was then. I was not in the ministry, but I think it's not tidy. They should have done better.
Stanley Lugari, Look Up TV, Nairobi.
Many thanks, Stanley Lugari.